Biggest regret spiritually, knowing it's my season and not taking full home court advantage. Um, and we'll talk about your enemy years in a second, in another video. But last year, I'm a life path 3. Last year I was also 28, the number of wealth. It is true. I made more money than I ever made because 28 is the year of wealth. All right, boom. One of my biggest regrets spiritually is knowing when it's my season and I don't take advantage of me of either uh, uh, reaping the fruit of all the things I've planted, reaping my harvest, or taking more risk to be everything that I could be. Last year, I was in the year 28, which is the number of wealth. I made more money because it was my season, so abundance came. Um, um, I was a life path 3 in the my personal year 3. Um, and I don't in Chinese astrology, I don't know where I was at, but I in those synchronicities, life path 3 in a number 3, year 28. I didn't take full home court advantage of everything that I could. I grew like never before because it was my season, but it was unconscious. I would tell you the biggest regret you'll understand. This is why people tell people not to study astrology and all that other stuff. Because astrology can tell you when your season is, and numerology and Chinese astrology can tell you when your season is, when it's time to lay low, when it's time to lay low and make calculated risk. It doesn't mean lay low and do nothing. I mean, sometimes, depending on how you feel about your astrology, sometimes it does mean lay low and do nothing. Lay low and be still. Lay low and just manage what you got. Okay. And sometimes it just means lay low but take calculated risk. Okay. And what I regret the most is being in a Sagittarius year and not harnessing all type of luck energy, all type of luck and divine well, I call it divine favor. Whatever it took to expand myself to the furthest that I can handle, and then recoup in my 4 year. Meaning, all right, how do I manage? Because year 4 is the year of the manager. How do and the maintainer and foundation? How do I manage what I became? And then that would be the test of my character and all this other stuff, right? When it's your season, like I have a friend who in astrology is a dragon, and to this year is the year of the dragon. One of my greatest advice to people in situations like that is take full court advantage. Cut off all the negativity. Stop the dumb shit. Stop fucking with negative relationships. Cut off all negative spouses because you'll get it again. If you're in your year, if you cut off that spouse, you'll get it again by the end of the year. If you really put your mind on it, you replace them. That's how serious your year is, your season is. If it's really your season, it's really your year. If you drop your negative spouse, if you drop your negative friends, you'll have new by the end of the year if you put your mind on it. What I would say is if you are in times like that, like you're the dragon, you're a dragon. Take all advantage of it. Every second, every hour, every minute, every day, every month needs to be about your growth and your development because things will turn out in your favor. Even your loss will be in your favor. Even your loss will be in your favor because you don't want loss when it's in your enemy year because then you're going to feel fucked up. I say that because I've tested friends and based on Chinese astrology. I said, this year is the year of your enemy year. What happened then? She said, yeah. They said, yeah, I felt that. I took some L's. I took some real L's that year. And For me too. So again, when it's your season, take advantage. When it's your season, when it's your that don't let the preacher tell you it's your time, all that prophetic shit. That's nice. But when you can point out and pinpoint this year is my time to shine, cut everything off respectfully and do what you need to do to magnify